Yeah, no, that's not going to cut it. All right. So in New Zealand, we have a thinner layer of ozone around, which means that although it's not as hot here as other places in the world, you're more likely to get that sunburn. In fact, the majority of skin cancer cases come from here in Australia. So make sure you apply some sunscreen that's got a pretty high SPF. I've got 50 plus, 30 is probably okay, and apply it regularly. You do not want to get a sunburn. It's not worth it, even without the cancer. So unlike other beaches in the world, which are a lot busier, like your Bondi Beach, you don't need to squeeze in right next to everyone you see. There's a lot of beach space and we have a very small population. In fact, our coastline to population per capita is pretty good. In fact, we're possibly in the top 3 for population to coastline percentage per capita. I'm not sure how to say that properly. It depends how you're measuring it, but we're certainly high up there. So you don't, I am here in Christchurch. This beach goes a very long way and all of it is beach. I can apparently walk another hour in that direction before I have to cross a river to get more beach. And there is still more beach. And that way you can keep going and hit another entirely different beach. So yeah, get your own zone. You can really just have it to yourself. Don't be like these people who decided that with literal hours of beach to be close to me while I'm filming. This is why we have these rules, people. This is why we have these rules. Leave me alone. So yeah, this one falls under the category of I can't believe I have to say it. But please don't go poopy or pee-pee on the beach. Alright? Yes, it happens, and it's disgusting. It's bad enough when the dog owners don't pick up after their poo, but when the humans do it? Come on! We live in a society. What is wrong with you? At least have the decency to give it a proper burial. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's part of that time of year. Everyone wears less clothing and more skimpy clothing. More skin can be seen, and that provokes inner heat that matches the outer heat. It might make you want to show off your love in public areas, but please don't. Us as New Zealanders, we say we're all cool and laid back and we don't care, but I think most people in the world care. Like a little hand holding, some cuddles, that's all good. You want to be loved, but keep the really private stuff private, or at least for those specific beaches, because most people are really uncomfortable with public displays of affection. Not this guy. He loves it. He's all really into it. Absolute creep. Love you. So I know seagulls especially are very infamous for stealing chips and sometimes entire pieces of fried chicken or fish. But that doesn't mean we should be feeding them. It's not good. You see, birds aren't really supposed to eat human food. They're not built for it. We are barely built to eat the food that we eat. On top of that, feeding them our food can really make them, hey, out of there, can really make them less dependent on their own hunting skills. We're really trying to not encourage that. But obviously, if they steal a chip, you can't just go hunt them down or anything. You know, that's your fault, that's on you. And I'm going to try one more take. So, while this might not be the worst thing on this list, it's still kind of a big annoyance. And imagine you're lying down, relaxing, getting a little bit of sun, hopefully wearing that sunscreen, and then suddenly, poof! Sand just comes and crashes all over you from the sky. That's weird, sand's supposed to be underneath you, but no, it's just some person flapping around their towel so that they don't get sand inside their car or whatever. That's annoying. So could you please just do the nice favour? Hey, look, just make sure, give it a wipe, give it a bit of smack, if it's a naughty person, and it's good. Just believe it or not, sand is very light, and it can travel on the wind. And the wind is typically stronger at the beach than near the city, or the pool. So just keep that in mind. Be cool to the other people around you who are trying to have a good time. Yeah, taking your pets to the beach is a lot of fun, and giving them the time to get off their leash and run and play in the water is absolutely brilliant. I love watching it. All I say is just keep an eye on them. You know, they can scander quite quickly, and they can go pretty fast. In fact, while filming this, a dog came running up to me and started, you know, sniffing me and wanted pats, and that was great. I was covered in water, which is fine, but you know, they can go after the wildlife, or even worse. Kiwi? Kiwi? Where did you? Kiwi, no! Kiwi, get out of there! Kiwi! Did you eat all the bickies, Kiwi? Why did you eat all the bickies? Oh, I forgive you. I forgive you. Last and most importantly, please keep our beaches clean. You've come to the beach, you've hopefully had a great day, you're not having a sunburn, you've gone to all the right places to do all the right things. Leave it at least as clean as when you got here. And if you can, pick up a piece of trash on your way out. Leave it in at least as good a condition as when you found it. Alright? Take care. Say bye-bye, Kiwi. Bye-bye. I hope you have a wonderful summer. I've only got one more video left this year, which is next week. And then I'll be taking a bit of a break. No, I don't need to say that. Ka kite ano. I hope this video has been insightful and helpful, and hopefully even a little bit funny. Go out and enjoy your summer, and help everyone else enjoy theirs too. Ka kite ano. Say bye-bye, Kiwi. Kiwi, you menace! Oh, wow.